Hey guys, this is Killadave here, and welcome back to another episode on the single player series. We are back here in the trading hall we built last episode, guys. And now it is episode 23. Super crazy. Now, the one thing I want to do this episode, guys, is we got all the trading going. Looks like I'm missing a block there. We got all the villagers in here, but what we need is the stuff to trade. So, like, if you look at these librarians really quickly, they want paper, okay, and books. So that's like just one thing we don't have. And I don't know if you run over here, like this guy, I think he's a farmer. Exactly, he wants wheat, potatoes, and carrots. And it's like, I don't really have that much of any of those things. Now, I do have, okay, I have quite a bit. If we run over here to my chests over here next to my little farm, every once in a while I'll run over here and just harvest them up, okay? So, I mean, like, I have a stack, and so I have quite a bit of sugarcane, but I mean, those paper trades take like 30 paper each. And I don't have a lot of wheat because I've been using it to breed up my cows down here. So I don't have a lot of wheat. But that's going to change today, guys. So I want to build some crazy awesome, like, sugarcane farm, at least a sugarcane farm. Possibly, you know, pumpkins. We might go on a quest for melons, I don't know. So I was thinking of building it like right in here, so I was going to dig out an area, guys, right here. And luckily I have haste 2 over here. I have the haste 2 effect because of the beacon, so I'm just going to do that, guys. So I'm just going to start digging and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, as you can see, I've dug out a huge area right here. And this area in the back actually is going to be where the actual sugar cane farm goes, guys. So I'm going to put glass all up in front of this, kind of like this, and that is exactly where the sugarcane farm is going to go. So it's going to go behind it. I'm not quite sure how tall I'm going to make it. Maybe like, I don't know, 3/4 of the way up that wall. But now what has to happen is I probably have to get more slime blocks, guys, because the design I've developed, it's in my redstone testing world, and you know, why don't we jump over there real quick and then I'll show it to you guys real quick. Okay, so here's the design. I mean, it's a pretty simple design, nothing really revolutionary or new, but there's one piston in the back for each level, and there's a row of slime blocks behind it. So it'll be connected to some sort of a hopper timer, but when the button's pressed, you can see it shoots off, pushes the top of the sugarcane off, and they fall down into the water stream, and they flow right here into this hopper. So there's nothing really crazy about it. As you can see, it's only 5 wide, I guess, if you can include the power, but I mean, you could probably compact this down to just 1 instead of having a torch tower. So that's the design we're going to use, guys. So all I have to do really, as you can see though, this is the problem. There's a slime block for every single like sugarcane that's there, and I think right now I only have 15 slime blocks, and I plan on the farm being like, I think 12 wide. So I'm going to need at least 12 slime blocks per layer. And as you can see, you can get one, like each layer is 3 thick. So I guess kind of 4 thick, but if you cut off that, it's only 3. So we're going to be able to fit probably like 3 or 4 in the actual world. So it means we're going to probably need like 40 or so slime blocks. So I'm probably going to have to do some AFKing over at the like half-built slime farm at some point. But for right now, I'm just going to get to building this, guys. So I'm going to head on back over to the survival world, and then I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so this is all of the build I could get done with the amount of slime blocks I had. Now, as you can see, I decided to use leaves instead of furnaces because I think the furnace gives it more of like a industrial look, whereas the leaves, it makes it much more natural looking. So I decided to use that instead. You can see I have the water in there. So all I would have to do is plant the sugarcane. Now I do have grass blocks in there, so eventually the grass will spread. Now that doesn't really matter, but I think the grass would look better than just dirt. I might think about changing it to sand. I don't know if the sand would complement it better than like the brown versus the yellow. But for right now, guys, what I have to do is I have to do some little AFKing sort of over by the slime farm because we're out of slimes. Now, I have been over in this area for quite some time, so there might actually be some slimes down there right now. So if we just dig down real quick, we might be able to find some. So let's just see. When we pop down there, hopefully there's like 100 big slimes, and then we're done. But that might not be the case. There might not even be any, because I might have been too far away. Well, there's a creeper. Not what I'm looking for. There's a tiny slime. Alright, so not quite what we were hoping for, but still some slime. So I'm just going to do some AFKing down here, guys, and get some more slime blocks, and then I'll bring you guys back when I have some more progress. Alright guys, I've been doing a whole bunch of AFKing down in the slime farm, and as you can see I now have over a stack of slime blocks, but I only have a stack with me right now. I put the rest in my chest, and now we have all the materials I need to keep building it. So I think it's probably just going to go up until the ceiling, guys. So I might be able to get, it looks like one more. So I have 3 rows of 9, I'm pretty sure this is, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Yes. So there's 9. So it'll be 3 rows of 9. So I'll have 27 sugarcane that are growing. So that should definitely be enough, guys. Now, there's not much more that has to go into this building. I mean, really all that's left is, there's not much. I mean, really not much goes into building one of these. The wiring up of the redstone it's pretty easy, guys. All you have to do really is like set it up to like a hopper clock or something like that, and then that's it. I mean, nothing else really. So you just set it up to a nice little hopper clock, and then from there all you have to do is that was one too far. You just have to power these pistons. So there'll be 3 of them, 1 on each level that the slime blocks are on, and you just power it, and then that's it. That's all the redstone that needs to be done. So it's a really simple contraption, and it's really easy to build. So I'm just gonna continue placing this stuff. That I actually need some water. So all that's left to do, guys, is finish off a few more layers and then set up the redstone, and that's it. So as you can see, we are almost done. I think that will be the last layer, but 3 should definitely be enough to get quite a good amount of AFK sugarcane. So I'm just gonna keep going, guys, and then I will be right back. Okay guys, that is the entire infrastructure of the farm built. As you can see, we have the 3 levels. This one, the grass is spread all the way. The other 2 doesn't look like they've spread at all. I don't know why, but I'm sure they'll spread eventually. But the next 2 levels have to, all 3 levels have yet to be hooked up to the redstone. So I think we can just do that quickly on camera, guys. It's really easy to set it up. Like I said earlier, it's just a hopper clock, and then you connect that hopper clock output to these, to the guys. What are they called? To the pistons. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word. So, it's really simple. All we need is a redstone block really quick. Go like this. This is just the normal hopper clock. I think it was developed by Etho, a long time ago. I think it's even called, or at least people call it, the Etho hopper clock. So, it's really simple. It just works off comparators and hoppers. So, do I have any hard solid blocks? There you go. So when the items transfer from one to another, I'll just demonstrate it real quick. Let me just throw some items in there. So see, the redstone here is locking this hopper, so the items go into it, right? But then it switches back when this one empties, because then it unpowers this piston, so it allows this one to push it over. So then it just goes back and forth, back and forth. And what you can do is, if you get like a redstone torch or something, guys, you can put it on here and see how it's off. And once this one empties, you'll see it. So right now it's emptying. And once this guy empties, this hopper this whole power, this block will be unpowered. And there you go. See how it flashed on for a second? So that's how you can get a nice redstone output from it every once in a while. Oh wow, my arm goes so fast when you have haste too. That's funny. Um, but all we have to do now, guys, is hook this up to our system. Now I'm gonna take out these arrows really quick because I mean eventually I'd want more items in it. There, I don't think there's anything. We'll want more because we don't want it firing off that often. But if we just go like this, put blocks behind all of these, we could actually just run a redstone power off of here. So if we go like this, and then a redstone block there, that'll ruin it, won't it? Yeah. So wait, we can figure this out. If we go like this, and then go up. So all we're gonna do from here, guys, is just start taking this redstone signal up, and it'll power each of the 3 pistons. So therefore, when this thing goes off, probably like once every few minutes, it'll extend the slime blocks and it'll push the sugar cane that's just grown, because you can see there's 2 blocks. So it'll push it, and they'll go flying and hit the glass and then fall down. So we're going to dig out a water stream that's going to pick up all the items and send them over to a little, I don't know, like a hopper or something. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do in terms of where the drops are going to go. Because I do have some chests back in the main area. We could like shuttle them all over there, which might be useful because we eventually want them for trading. But I think for now I might just like, you know, have like a little like trapdoor hatch or something like right in the middle that drops down to like this huge storage area. Because I eventually want to have all 3 farms, guys. So I want like a big farm here, a big farm here, and then a big farm here. So eventually it's going to be populated with 3 different farms. So I guess all the drops can then go down into this like big central storage area. But I'm just going to hook up the redstone really quick, guys. It shouldn't take me very long. And once it's all up and running, I'll bring you guys back. Alright, guys. We are back and the whole system is up and running. Well, actually, right now it looks like it's stuck. What's happening? Just that top one stuck? Am I crazy? Did we not just see that the pistons were extended? Oh, this jump is so hard, guys. I made like a parkour map for myself. I thought the pistons were extended. Are there 2 of them? Those ghost blocks? Are these actually not there? What is happening? So I'm not getting anything when I destroy them. Alright, so that's an actual block. That is so weird. I have no idea what's happening, guys. You know, I'm going to relog real quick and then see if those things are still there. Alright, guys. I relogged and they disappeared, so I don't know what was happening. I guess some weird little glitch was happening. But now, guys, all that's left to do is place in the sugarcane. Now, I was going to wait for this grass to grow, but nah. I think there might be some mechanic on grass spreading that I just don't really know. Wouldn't be too surprised. So I'm just going to place the grass there just because I think it looks better. So we can just replace this really quick. It doesn't take very long. I only have my Silk Touch pick, so it's slightly annoying, but I mean not as bad. As you can see, the system is working. It fires off every once in a while. Right now it's a little faster than I would want it to be, but I mean that's easily remedied. I just have to put a few more items in the hopper clock. So if we just replace all this real quick, the last thing really, guys, that we have to do is, hopefully I don't get knocked off. Whoop, perfect. The last thing we have to do, guys, oh wow, my inventory is ridiculous. the last thing we have to do is put in all the sugarcane, which is like the easiest part. The other thing we should probably do real quick is put in the water stream. So if we go ahead and grab some water from over here. This is terrible. My inventory is terrible. One sec. Let me just run over here real quick. I have some potatoes in here for some reason. I don't know why. They can go out. Anything else? Seeds? Perfect. That's enough. So if we grab some water. Okay. Of course I grabbed the wrong one. Perfect. Alright. So now if we grab some water, we can just put it over here, guys. Now, simple water stream. I currently do not have any packed ice or anything, so this will have to do. We will have to dig out one block here, and that's just because I dug out 2, didn't I? Wow, efficiency 5, haste 2 is magical, is all I can say. So yeah, we'll have to dig out 1, and that's just because the water is longer than than 8. So this is 9 blocks long, so water only flows for 8. So if we go like this, guys, and we put just a hopper right there, perfect. Alright, so now it should be able to pick it all up. Oh, and as you guys can see, I'm walking pretty quick in this. In between episodes, actually, I enchanted a book, just randomly, I don't know why, and it had Depth Strider and Feather Falling 4, so it's only Depth Strider 2, but I mean, as you can see, you still walk pretty fast, so super awesome. Now I can walk in water and fall from great heights. I can't complain there. So now if we grab some sugarcane, guys, this is the last thing we have to do in order to get the farm all going. So we just got to throw some sugarcane into it. I'll do the last row last. So, can I just go really quick? I don't want to get knocked off. Whew. Good. Now can I do this one? Probably not. Oh, I guess I can. Last one, guys. Alright, so this one I don't have to. Oh, see, I would have gotten knocked off on that one. Perfect. Alright, guys. So that is all of it done. As you can see, super awesome. Now, the one thing I don't really like is how you can see through the slime blocks. You see? You can see all the dirt. Here you can't see it because there's a piston, and here you can't see it because there's a block. And I really like that better, guys, so I think I'm going to do that. Now, the one thing I kind of wanted to experiment with, now, really quick, let's just throw this in here. That'll get picked up by the hopper. The one thing I wanted to test out really quickly is if I throw lighting behind there, what it will look like. Because I know the lighting will pass through the leaves. I don't think it passes through slime blocks, but I think just by the appearance of the slime block, it'll make things lighter. Now, the only real lighting I have is glowstone. I have like 3 sea lanterns left, but I don't really have that many for that, so can't really use that. But I don't know how well you'll be able to see the sea lanterns. Oh, actually, is glowstone immovable? This is an interesting question. I actually don't know. So if we go like this, put a slime block on top of that, put glowstone here. This is probably something as a redstoner I should know, but I don't. It is. So can't really use that. Darn it. I didn't even think of that. Now I have this. Oh wait, we can use my silk touch. As you see, guys, silk touch is about to break, but we'll get it repaired soon. Because this is 9 blocks. So maybe I could put like, so what I was thinking, guys, if we go like here and maybe what was that? Here and here. Let's just see what that looks like really quick. So that's only 11 blocks now that's pooling. I don't know if I really like that. Because what I was thinking, guys, initially I was just like, if we put blocks there, we won't be able to see through it. So it won't be as bad. So if we put like this right here, this can actually get destroyed. I don't know what it's doing here. If we put blocks here, now furnaces are immovable objects, so we don't have to worry about that adding to the counter for the piston, where pistons can only push 12 blocks. So that won't matter. So what does this look like? That looks pretty good. Now I can't quite tell if it added any light to it. I kind of want to see what it looks like when it fires off. I just don't want any like weird lighting glitches or anything. I was trying to figure out a good way to light it up. I was thinking maybe if I added some into the leaves itself. Now, see, that didn't look that bad. See, like, what if I added in a piece of glowstone, like right here? I want it in a thick part where it's like you won't really be able to see it through the leaves, because since I have my graphics on fancy, you can actually see through leaves. So, see, like right there, you can't even really tell it's there. So I think I might put them there. I don't know if I really like those, but I definitely like not being able to see it. So I think I'm going to take those two out, put glowstone up along the sides, and then put furnaces behind each one. So I'm just going to do that real quick. Okay guys, as you can see, I did put the glowstone in all four corners. You can kind of see a glimpse of it. I also thickened the leaves just about everywhere. So, oh, look at that guys, look at that. All the sugarcane. I also thickened the leaves, so as you can see, it's almost like one flat wall back here now, except for a couple parts where the redstone had to peek in. So in that way, it makes it a little less transparent, but you still get a lot of that leaf, because I didn't really want to have any like blocks behind there. So it definitely looks awesome, guys. But unfortunately, that is all the time I have for this episode, guys. But thank you so much for coming out and watching it. I hope you enjoyed it. We got quite a bit done. We dug out this huge area ready for more farms. We also got a nice sugarcane farm going. That means we'll be able to get those librarian trades, which you know what that means, guys. Mending. I want mending so bad. I've seen it in other people's videos, and I'm like, that's awesome. I need it. So, guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, think about leaving a like. And if you really enjoyed it and you haven't already, think about subscribing so you can get notified when I upload more. But that's all for today. I'll see you next time.